why didn't I not like this short that he took? When I saw Baba's gap to the upside this morning, traders, look, you all know that the 200 period moving average is one of the most watched moving averages in existence, right? Even institutions that don't pay much attention to technicals will always know where the 200 is on virtually any time frame that they're following the stock on, all right? But when it's flat, it is at its most powerful. Now, for me, when I see a flat 200 period moving average like this in a relatively tight, what we call a tight Fab 4, I'm always going to split my gap in half, more or less. And I'll be like, is this worth the risk with such a powerful 200, or should I wait for the play if the pullback is mild and play the move to the new high? So for me, I was like, I think that's more of a buy on a pullback if the pullback is mild enough, if it's not violent to the downside. So it was largely the flat 200. The middle, is that worth it? Because I was looking at maybe shorting below the tail. You have to understand, you shorted Jan below the color, which is a better entry. But I was thinking, I'm not sure this is worth it with such a powerful 200, because a lot of times with these flat 200s, you don't get the move to the 200. You get a mild and then a rocket to the upside. So I was kind of judging it from the low, not from the color. Sorry about that. Does that make sense a little bit? Yeah. All right. But Jan, I would do that two color rule. After a power sign, like and it doesn't have to be just double tails, but you had the double bottoming tail bars here that formed, and then the violation of two red bars, I'd be out. I mean, you were still out a little bit higher, but I'm just pointing that out. All right. Cool. Ryan, what did we do here this morning? Talk to me. Did you kill it this morning? Did you kill it? All right. MU. Let's go over it here. Okay, identified a bull 180 above the Fab 4. There's your bull 180. Now, Ryan, did you enter that bull 180 above the tail or above the color? I guess I should wait for your next line here. Okay, above the tail. All right. So we're entering above the topping tail bar here, 2 lots. Hi, Periscope family. Going over specific trades of a group of my traders here, tightening them up, correcting some of tweaking their process. A lot of these traders are beyond major mistakes. They just need little tweaks, little small corrections here and there, All right. Initial stop, the event, since it's a bull 180, perfect. Right. There's no need to get your stop under the 200 in this case, because bull 180 should not be failing on you. All right. Good job. Add 1 lot on the RBI. Perfect. Beautiful. Boom. 1 lot there. I love it. Okay. We got 3 total lots. You sell 2 lots at 99, 46.99. Okay. Well, maybe I am Monday morning quarterbacking here. Let's see. 99 right here. Let me get this box out of the way. 99 right here. So we're selling 2 lots right there. Ouch. You had your 20 cents and 2 pushes. All right. Okay. So Ryan's saying that his orders were already at 99. All right. Okay. So you get taken out 2 lots at 99 right here. Oh, 1 lot. Sorry about that. All right. That's better. That makes me feel a lot better. How do I erase this thing? Here it is. No, that's not it. Eraser. All righty. 1 lot at 99. Oh, I see. You sold 1 lot at 99 and 1 lot at 10 cents. Got it. Boom. Okay. That's where the 2 lots come in. You got 1 lot left. Okay, so now Ryan kicks into bar by bar mode. So now he's tracking his stop here and going under the low of the next bar and going under the low of this bar. And is this where you pretty much get stopped out on the violation of that low there? Beautiful. Beautiful trade. Of course, using hindsight, which we always know is 20/20 vision, perfect vision, I wish that these 2 cells, right, were in the next bar. Like, I would have preferred these 2 to be in this bar, right? But your orders were already there. Now, remember my rule here, guys, that you should not sell the bar after an RBI, that you sell the next bar after an RBI. So this is your RBI. And you don't count the green bar that triggers the RBI. That's part of the RBI. So it's 1, 2 bars after. 1 bar after the RBI, 2 bars after the RBI. This is your sell bar. Yeah. Right. So yeah, we all know that most traders experience. You see what Ryan's saying, guys? Ryan's saying that his emotions are really powerful once he's in profitable territory, and most traders experience that, and it's over time that you need to reverse those emotions. So most traders experience fear when they're profitable, fear that the profit's going to disappear, fear that they're going to lose everything that they gain. They get more nervous in profitable territory. They're actually calmer in negative territory, which is actually the reverse. They're more relaxed in negative territory because they're hoping and praying that the stock turns around. And in positive territory, they're hoping that the stock does not eliminate their gain. So the fear and the hope are misplaced. They're on the wrong side. Whereas that when you're profitable and you're in this RBI, boom, you have to hope for the next bar, not fear that you're going to lose. It's the opposite. And when you're in here and your stock drops and violates your stop, you can't hope for it to turn. You have to fear that there's more downside. So fear is in this location and hope is in that location. But in the beginning, your emotions are reversed. You fear in profitable territory and you hope in negative territory. And we have to reverse all of that. It takes time, but that's being reborn. See, when you change your emotional base, your emotional and psychological structure, the way you think and when you think, when all of that changes, isn't that you going through a rebirth? If you think completely differently, you are not the same person who thought the old way. If your emotions trigger differently, you are not the same person that you were when they triggered another completely different way. So a part of this process is being reborn and is being rewired. And it's that rewiring that kicks you into the new realm. Most people quit before any rewiring takes place. They run out of money before any rebirth occurs, or they get frustrated and quit before any rebirth occurs. So lasting through that rebirth period that you have to actually change who you are to have different results, that period is the most frustrating period of your trading career. Because let's face it, you can't get different results until you become a different person. You can't get different results until you are reborn, until you change, because you are producing those results. The market's not producing the results, you're producing the results. And in order to get different results, you have to become different. So everyone is focused on finding a different strategy, finding a different tactic, finding a different teacher, finding a different mentor, finding a different trading book, finding a different everything else except a different them, a different you. And as long as you take the same you who's feeling the same way, having emotions the same way, as long as you take the same you into all of these new and different things, you're going to get the same results. All right, guys, that's my preaching and sermon for today. I got to always give you a little sermon every single day. That's my sermon. Thank you, Ryan, for providing the backdrop for my sermon. Efren, what do you mean find a different you? Never. A different me at this point? No. Maybe a different you. All right. Thank you, Efren. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. All right, David, let's move to you. What did you do today? PayPal. All right. Now, David was with me during the PayPal trade here, guys. I made a little over $1,000 on the PayPal, but David was with me during this trade. So let's see how he handled the PayPal trade. All right, so ID to bear elephant bar ripping through the fat four. All right, so let's move this over. So here's our fabulous four range. All right. And here's the elephant bar ripping through the bottom of that fabulous four range. Okay, good. All right, next. 2 lots short, 104.74. All right, so about right there. So let's get this 2 lots short. Anticipation entry into bar number 1. All right. Stop above the high of the day. Okay, that's about a little less than $1 away. Okay, that's acceptable. Cover 1 lot into the 3rd bar. All right, so look at what PayPal does here, guys. It drops, right? After David gets in, bounces back up, and then drops to a new low here. And David gets out right here. Boom. 1 lot. Wait a minute. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So let's get this straight here. 74, 2 lots short. The stock drops, rallies back. David gets, did you get short? No, not on this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Did you add on the way up on the initial bump, on the initial rally, or the second rally? This is the initial rally up, and this is the second rally up. The second one, okay, got it. All right, let me cover it again. Now, let me open this chart up a little bit because the bars are a little close. All right, so we're 2 lots short. Stop above the high. What is going on? Okay. We cover 1 lot there at 48. Okay. Add 1 lot at 96 on this bounce back up. Add 1 lot there. Now we're back to 2 lots again. Okay. Next. Cover both lots at 66. That is a freaking beautiful trade. Boom. Out. Now that's master trading. That is master trading. look at, a lot of people can't look between the lines. So this move, no, not that one. This move up, remember I always tell you guys, draw your drop in completely so that you understand what you're dealing with. So from here to this low is the drop that we're dealing with. I want you to draw that in as if it's one big, giant bar. Now cut that bar in half. Cut it in half. Get a little chunk that represents the half. And look at where David gets in on the rally. He gets into that rally, adds right there in that 50% zone. Now look at where the exit is. The exit is 1/2 of the way back up. You see, so now you take the 1/2 zone of the up part. That's masterful trading. All right, masterful trading. Now Ella's asking, Oliver, why not have a new low? Why is it good to get out of the trade where he did, and the pullback was not that deep? You mean down here? Like why is this a good spot to get out of? Oh, the final cover. Well, the pullback was deep. So let's draw the pullback in. Look at the power of this pullback. You see, now from the low here to the top, I want you to fill it in as if it's one bar. Look at the power of this bar. That's right, it's tails. But just on this concept, look at the power of this bar. The odds of your decline breaking to a low is like 15% odds. So you got 85% of the time or more, you're going to get that after a power bar like this. Like the red is going to have a hard time chopping through all of this powerful green. Look at the same thing here. Look at this power green bar.